Myself, my name is Dinesh. My registration number is 583. Now I want to say about danger of silence. You need to talk. If you maintain silence, everyone think that you can't talk and you can't do anything. So if you talk and you express your feelings, they will understand what you are. If you become silent, everyone think that you are so you are so calm and introvert, and they think that you can't achieve anything. So you have to be open up and you have to express your thoughts in your mind. By expressing, everyone know that what's your talent and what is capable of you. So don't be silent. Thank you.
Danger of silence. In the situation, we are not speaking in any communication or anything. Uh, the other persons are think you don't know anything or nothing. You don't speaking in front of anyone. Once upon a time, and I faced that one thing, and is that I think in my external exam, when my external asked me one question and I can't say anything, and madam think you don't know how to talk in front of anything, madam said, and I'm still I'm still silent, and madam grade me in some least marks, and I thank you.
Hello everyone. Today I am going to speak on about the topic which was shown, which about the video which was shown to us as a part of our LS activity, and that video is really insightful. Like silence is really more dangerous than anything, but being silent in some situations will lead to the good result. Where the situations like where you don't know about the current communication, then it's good to not interact with them, interrupt them in the middle of the conversation. But in some situations we should have to speak out for our justice, or for to support our own point of views. So but silence may also lead to the miscommunication, and it damages our relationships between the people. And the silence can suppress our emotions, and it can damage our expressions and also. So I think most of the introverts are being silent, but I believe that I am not an introvert. So I didn't be silent in one day in my life. But I believe that silence, unspoken words are more painful than the spoken words. So we should speak for our own point of views. And thank you.
Is it live? Hello everyone, I am Jyotsna Thakula with registration number 587. Hello everyone, I'm Jyotsna Thakkula with registration number 587. So the video I just watched is about the danger of being silent, and the hook statement which got into my mind immediately was, I don't have time to be concerned for others because I have to figure out myself now. So this statement had me from the start to end because just yesterday I had a little argument, or more I call it a monotonous lecture by my mom, that it's important to stay silent at some moments. And I was actually feeling that, am I really so talkative? But I have to agree, I am talkative in some contexts. So, but if since my childhood, I've been feeling about this thing and trying to figure out if I'm a verbose person or a garrulous person. But then when I spoke to my mom about it yesterday and today's video, I realized that I need not stay calm, or I need not change myself to make myself a silent person, because this is how I am. And at the same time, it is very important to speak out. If I keep silent about the things I'm facing, or if I keep silent about my thoughts, then there would be no one to tell it out, because only I know what I feel. The people around me might not see everything with my perspective. And the video also conveyed thing that it is important to address things, it is important to be heard. And maybe I got the answer for yesterday's lecture and today's video. So I feel very fortunate to watch this video, and yeah, it is important to be heard, because no one else in this world can see a thing the way you see, and the world wants to know your opinions too. Thank you.
The danger of being silent. I am Anirudh Verma, bearing registration number 588. Actually, if there is any argument with our friends and we are of a type who doesn't like to argue, we may stay silent. But actually, it's not the good one. Who is being silent? He is the one who will wait for the best time to hit him hard. And even if you be silent after he's hitting you, they will think that like you are the weaker one, and they target you more and more. So you should give them the right. Uh, so you should give them the right attack to them. And as we seen in the video, silence is the residue of fear. We may, if we being silent, they may think we are a fear. We may fear. They may think that we are fearing of them, and
Today my topic is about silence is silence. Silence is the dangers of the silence. Being silent is very not very good one, because in some situation we are being silent, it may leads to some misunderstanding, and being silent it may leads to some mental health and mental health issues. Mm, in past few days, in some situations, I being silent, that leads to very bad impact on me. So I think being silent is not good one, and in some situation, being silent is good one. Thanks.
In that video, the person said about silence is dangerous. I agree with that point, but in some cases, it is not. Like, I just want to give examples for both of them. Like, we face so many questions in Viva interview external examinations. In that case, the external examiner want to ask some questions on that subject. If a person know that answer but didn't spoke because of fear, uh, in that case, silence is dangerous. And if an immature person is arguing with some person, but truth is beside that other person, in that case, silence is powerful. I conclude that silence is more dangerous. Thank you.
Today I'm here for the LS activity. The video which was shown is about the dangers of silence. We often think silence as a sign of peace and calmness, but there are moments where it can be dangerous and destructive as well. I want to share my real-time experience to highlight this. During my high school, there was one of my classmates used to get bullied every day. I used to watch every day but chose to stay silent just like everyone else. I thought it's none of my business and someone else might step in, but weeks passed and the classmates stopped attending classes. I thought my silence has contributed to her suffering. Later, I realized that silence in some cases may not be neutral. It might encourage the wrongdoers to do things which are related to discrimination or injustice. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Hiran Mavi of registration number 582, and the topic of the video that I just saw is the danger of silence. Silence is that one thing that you shouldn't experiment with because it is very dangerous and harmful. Nowadays, people are facing many consequences of being silent in situations when they need to raise their voice. Examples like bullying at schools and workplaces, people are being silent in the face of judgment, disbelief, or loss of self-esteem. But they're actually putting themselves and others' life at stake too. Instead of being silent and being in storms, speak out, come out, and wait till the dark clouds are clear, because you will be a very different person once you come out of this storm. Not only this, but also some situations like you'll lose your opportunity if you be silent in schools or workplaces. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Ravikiran. The bearing number is 593. Today my topic is about danger of being silent. It leads to miscommunicate with the people, and it breaks the relationship with the people, and silence our thoughts will be our thoughts maybe leads to negative impact, and it does not develop the positive attitude. And being of silent and being of alone, um, your talent is hidden and no one will find you, and it hides your talent so that you cannot express your thoughts before the people. So don't try to be silent, always try to express your thoughts, whatever there in your mind. Thank you.
I am here to explain Alice activity, danger of silence. Being silence is very dangerous. Stay silence in every situation. It leads to misunderstandings, and we agree that what's happening is we agree that what's happening there. And coming to my real life example, can I'm silence in every situations, and I cannot talk freely with anyone, and I cannot talk with everyone, and it leads to some misunderstandings in my family. Everyone scolds me why you're silent in every situation. Talk with everyone and communicate with everyone, and I cannot move any move to talk with anyone.
Hello everyone, I am Gautam Reddy. I registration number 595. I want to say about dangerous of silence. They have ready to speak on stage some words like this topic, then go to on the stage but not speak about this. They confront of people's these these guys are not saying not nothing say about some example like relatives are fight together, but some words are not accepted. Then then silence is most important. But silence is not a weakness. Silence is a
A very warm wishes to everyone. So my registration number is 596. Today I'm gonna talk about the dangerous aspects of being so silent. So being silent is so dangerous. Like if you don't speak up, we'll get lot of problems. Like we may feel like we are mistreated. So sometimes it may causes like anxiety, and sometimes it may goes to depressions. And so 1 year before my grandfather died, so I didn't talk with anyone, and I used to sit so quiet in a corner. So I used to be in a depression actually. After joining after I got this Lendi college. So my parents forced me to go, and I've started talking with my friends and started sharing my every little thing. So I feel like so free, and talking with someone and sharing our feelings and experiences will make us feel good. So I would suggest to speak aloud. Like speaking more, and speaking is like the strongest weapon to everyone. Speaking aloud will make you feel so peace, and it gives you uh, so peace. Trust me, it works. Thank you.
My name is K. Ashish, bearing registration number 597. Today, I would like to share my perspective regarding the topic, the danger of silence. Taking my life as an example, most of the time I used to be very quiet or neutral in situations where there is a conflict between my friends and some other people. And my friends sometimes they quoted me like that. The words of the enemies that do not hurt me more, but rather your silence hurts me more. And at that point of time, I realized not to be silent in every situation, and need to overcome about, and or otherwise I would like to talk about something what or the other happened at that point of time. And they used to say your silence hurts me deeper rather than the words of the enemies, and this actually moved me a lot. And there are so many other situations like I used to be very silent when a teacher asked questions whether I know answer or not. I would be calm saying no answer or giving no answer. Most of the time my friends used to scold me to speak something rather than sitting calmly or sitting quiet. And again and I improved this speaking something rather than sitting quiet through this English lab. As there are so many activities I have participated, like a listen to speak activity, and this semester I improved my how to share my thoughts rather than sitting calm or quiet. So this helps me getting out of the danger of silence. Thank you.
My name is Pusita and my registration number is 598, and the video is about the dangers of silence. Of course, being silent is very dangerous, which can conceal the truth, and it is very important to convey our point of views and opinions. For real time example, I can say that if ma'am ask any question, we should convey our answer and we should put our answer to ma'am. Don't bother about the answer which is correct or wrong. We should speak out, and we shouldn't stay silent in injustice situation, so that it doesn't make wrong choice. And most importantly, silence is also powerful in the situations where it comes. If a person starts an argument unnecessarily, so that silence is very powerful. So we should balance way to silent, way to keep silent, and way to speak out. So speak your points at right time. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm J Balu and my registration number is 507. Today I was going to talk about the danger of the silence. Sometimes silence is the best option, but most of the times it is very dangerous weapon because it can strain some relationships, and it can lead to miss so many opportunities. My real life example is when I was in school or college, the teacher asks questions about some familiar topics. I know the answers, but I didn't spoke up at all because I didn't have any courage to speak, and I am an introvert guy and have so much of fear. So I I lost so many greetings and opportunities because I didn't spoke in school and college. So how to break the silence is speak truthfully and encourage open communications. Your silence will not protect you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ma'am. This is Kelahri, uh, and today my topic is danger of silence. It is to be silent. It is very dangerous because because if in any situation, silence is not the solution to solve the problem. According to my life example, I was very silent when I was in school. In any situation, I was silent, and I have no friends in school. After completing my schooling, I have joined in college. Um, has the same mistake I have done in the college, not to speak with anyone, and I has no friends in the college. Has the same. Uh, has my situation understood by some group of friends who are understanding my problem, and they spoken with me and told me not to be silent in any situation. I have realized at the time not to be silent. Has the same mistake I am doing in this college, and I am not speaking with anyone. I am trying to speak, but for the fear, I am not able to speak with in front of anyone. I am reducing the my fearness, and I am speaking to the to my with my friends, and they are speaking. Uh, no, is okay now. Thank you. So, as for the video which we have seen today, I think the most important idea of it was to say how dangerous the silence is, and I totally agree. I have faced it in my own life. Staying silent is too dangerous when the others are needed.
But silence is also powerful when it comes a person. If a person starts an unnecessary argument, their silence is the only answer for that people.
But I believe that silence is more dangerous than, like, unspoken words are more dangerous than the spoken words. So we should talk for our own point of views, and we should want to express our views and our expressions to support our point of views.
The consequences are very dangerous because of being silent in situations where you should raise your voice, because it could keep yours as well as others' life at stake too.
We should open your we should open your mouth when the time comes. Like, uh, if you know the truth, but there is a situation, uh, we don't talk, but you have to tell the truth. In that situation, we just open our mouth.
In any situation, silence is not the solution. We have to speak when we need.
Just like you all said, we see silence as a sign of peace and calmness, but there are moments where silence can be dangerous and destructive as well. It might encourage the wrongdoers to discriminate and do injustice.
When people stay silent in some situations, they can agree what's happening.
So I totally agree with you. So if we in silence every time, it doesn't work. Actually, the problem will not solve until we spoke it out, until we share with our friends, and until we solve it. So silence is not the only answer for every problem. We should solve by speaking it out.
And I also feel like this generation has to know how to say no instead of being silent. So I think the points all we have put now are monotonously saying that silence is more dangerous than words. And I totally agree that we have to say no when it is needed, because if we don't speak anything, it is just giving permission to the other person to take advantage of it.
Which leads to wrong choice.
So I think we all agree with this point today, and we have learnt a great lesson.
Yes.
So I would like to conclude it saying that every one of us deserves to be heard, and it is important to put our points instead of staying silent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys, we all know that, right? Being silent is so dangerous. We all really experience in our daily life, right? If
Yes.
anyone can explain about it, so we can all discuss about it. So
Yes, I also agree with your point. And
Ah.
silence that always breaks the relationship with the people. And to become a whenever we got silent, that our thoughts is like impacting of negative thoughts.
yeah, yes,
And
No,
yes, it's really.
it
And,
can lead
can
so many missed opportunities.
Can I share my life example?
Actually, Ravi said right. He said right. Said like if we are being silent, we may miss our relations.
miss our relations.
But
And
sometimes being silent, we can be a good friend of them.
Yeah.
Even.
Can I share my lifetime example regarding this
Yeah,
silence?
you
Okay,
can.
okay,
Yes.
sure.
Zipu, you can please.
No, first please.
Yes, talking about silence, taking my lifetime as example, my friends and we were good friends went and spent so much of time in playing or some of the other activities. There used to be conflicts between two groups of friends. We were divided into two types, and I used to not talk like supporting one team and other team. I used to be very silent, and most of the time my friends used to like they used to say like you only more than enemies. Your words really hurt, and your silence hurts me most. And that was the example that I used to have
Actually,
the
and
silence.
I also agree with your point. And then in my 10th class, on my ninth, in that my schooling, my friends divided into two groups, and I'm both the two groups. They and I am the only one person behind one that both teams, and the two teams I can make to
Like get together.
together with
Without
everyone.
any
You are
conflict,
like a
you can-
mediator between the both
Both,
teams.
like
Yeah,
that.
it's
But
good.
sometimes some members talking is negative about
Negative
the-
about that team. Even in our class, see when sometimes people bark like a dog. Yeah, we think like yeah. I will remember one dialogue of Rajnikant. He says, "Dogs will bark in a village or a city. Dogs will bark, but we should do our own work." That's the dialogue, and we should follow that.
When I was in college, when teacher asked some questions about familiar topics, I know answers, but I'm silent because I'm an introvert guy and I have so much stage fear. So I missed so many greetings and opportunities.
Even all of us have.
It's common in everyone.
That's true.
Raise your voice even if it shakes you.
Yeah,
Your silence will not protect
actually,
you.
silence is the recipe of fear. That's the conclusion.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Silence. Being silent is silence.
Silence is
Silent.
Silent.